Hello, everyone. My name is Chad Zarang. I am the Chief Revenue Officer for IPG, the Infrastructure Proving Grounds. And I want to take 10 seconds just to thank the Pepperdine team. We are so proud to be affiliated with all of these awesome entrepreneurs and other businesses. It's a humbling thing to see how much effort and energy is going into all of these businesses, and we're super fired up to be here. IPG is about securing the industrial Internet of Things, and I had a longer presentation set up, but I was surprised to see how many IoT plays are part of the final 15 groups. So what I want to do is kind of strike to our core business, which is around making sure that those systems are secure. See, the world is evolving, and these devices, these smart edge devices, are becoming pervasive. So things that used to be strictly mechanical, like valves and air conditioners and pumps and elevators, are now digital. They have microprocessors, they store data, they talk to the internet, which offers and introduces an entire level of complexity around how you secure these things. And right now, the way these devices are generally made, because there's a giant gold rush on penetrating the market, it's estimated that 150 billion of these types of devices in the industrial arena are going to be turned up in the next 5 years. 150 billion devices, right? So everybody's dumping these devices into the market, and security is coming second. So most people don't realize that when Target got hacked and 45 million credit cards were exposed, that hack happened through a vulnerability in the air conditioning system. Most people don't realize that Jeep had to recall 1.4 million SUVs because of vulnerabilities on their onboard systems. Literally, a third party could hack a Jeep and slam on the brakes in traffic. Most people don't realize that Abbott Labs had to recall 465,000 heart monitors because when they made them, they never contemplated having to put a password on them. So if you walk down the hallway of St. Jude's Hospital and you had the acumen to do it, you could tie into any heart monitor in the hospital. And potentially most disturbing, most people don't realize that a software hack set the Iranian nuclear initiative back, some say decades, because this cyber hack attacked a certain kind of controller that sped up engines and centrifuges and literally melted them. So on the one hand, yay, no nukes. On the other hand, it is the blueprint for state terrorism now, right? This is the way that you can attack governments. So we live in this crazy world where a computer algorithm or a cyber attack can cause physical damage. You can bring down power grids. You can melt nuclear plants. You can reverse water treatment plants so that, hey, let's just turn off water to a major metropolitan area. We are in the business of securing that layer of the industrial Internet of Things. And we're bringing a novel solution to market that we call GearBox. GearBox is the marriage of an emerging market of hardware as a service along with the tried and true market of software as a service merging in the cloud. So at a high level, here's how it works. When you subscribe to GearBox, we ship you a box or several boxes. You literally take a Cat 5 or Cat 6 cable, you plug it into the back, the device phones home, and then you program in an IP address, you say scan this network, and it goes out and it interrogates all the things on that network. We don't care what it is. We scan vending machines, we scan escalators, we scan water pumps, we scan PCs, whatever's on that network. We collect intelligence, we identify what it is, right? We collect intelligence about what's installed on it. We can even figure things like did the installer leave the default password from the manufacturer, and is it inherently unsafe because of something silly like that? Once we gather that data, we transfer it to the cloud. We bounce that data off of federally proctored databases so that we can identify to our customers what the known vulnerabilities per device are, so that our customers are able to find everything on the network, assess the viability of that network and the things on the network, and then fix or remediate any of the problems, right? So it's catching on, right? We're getting customers. We launched this year. We started with a model of selling and permanent installations. The market told us, nope, we want to be able to move these things around. So now we have a persistent model where you buy devices, permanently install them, and corporate customers monitor their IoT devices. And we have an on-demand model where consultancies can buy basically minutes, right? Users or scans, and move these across their customer bases, right? So we've got paying customers today, but the more important thing is that we've been able to work our way in a major initiative. So we're talking to Kaiser Permanente. They've got a gargantuan budget over the next 2 years, hundreds of millions of dollars devoted towards IoT rollout, and we're trying to carve out our piece of that budget. The EPA has issued a mandate to 6,000 water treatment plants that they have to be conformant with this new NIST, National Institute of Science and Technology, these new standards, or else they don't get their future funding. The Department of Homeland Security has an emergency directive that says that certain critical infrastructure has to rectify the way it goes out to the internet. So we're already working with a team that's got a contract that's using our infrastructure and our platform to use our technology and their technology to solve this problem. The way we scale is that we have created partnerships with major manufacturers. So we're not reinventing the wheel on distribution. We're already skewed with Ingram, which is a major win for us. We're already skewed with Anixter, which gets us close penetration to this operational technology field that we want to be in. And we're super excited about our recent designation as RFP ready by Intel. Intel is looking at leveraging our infrastructure as a key piece of the security side of their whole go-to-market. The market is gargantuan. Our obtainable market is pushing $5 billion, and our niche, the services side of IoT, outpaces the rest of the broader market by 19% compounded annual growth rate. I wish I had more time to talk about how awesome our team was, but we've got 30 years of experience in certain areas, 35 years of experience in others. The cool thing about our business is that it was incubated out of a services business that was directly affiliated with setting standards around the Internet of Things and Internet-connected devices. So if you want to learn more about our team, we brought all of us here. We invested the time and energy. We're at the booth. We invite you to come by. So what's the deal, right? We're looking to raise $1.5 million in our first round. We've got a $6 million pre-money valuation. These are not scientific made-up numbers. We actually have budgets, and with the leverage that we can get from the Intel relationship, our marketing budget almost doubles. And we think with that money, we can get to over 1,000 boxes deployed, over $200K in monthly recurring revenue, and $30 million in valuation, right? So invest now. Now's the time. The market's right. You've got the environmental markers. You got the regulatory markers, regulation on the increase, crime running rampant. Gartner predicts a tripling in spending, right? We've got the right team. We've got the right vision, and we're starting to get traction. We invite you to be part of our mission to secure critical infrastructure. So if you have questions, we invite you to visit us at the booth, and we, again, thank you so much for being able to participate in this whole thing.